Sure. You're live. L-I-V-E. Keep going. L-I-V-E. Is anybody there? Can you hear me, Major Tom?
Hi, guys.
Oh my gosh, y'all are not going to believe this story. We're going to talk about this tonight. We're going to get right into it. But of course, as always, before we start off these live shows, I want to let you know that we are shipping the pearl powder now. We are going to be caught up shortly. I don't care. We're going to be caught up shortly with the pearl powder. So if you ordered it and you're wondering, where's my pearl powder? You're going to get an email very shortly, with a tracking number. Okay. And I'm doing another 11-hour drive tomorrow to go get the rest of it so we can get everybody shipped out. And also understand that if you order pearl powder going forward, you're going to get next day. It'll go out the door. Okay. Because we learned our lesson. We really appreciate everybody hanging in there. We have the bestest, freshest pearl powder on the planet. Seawater pearl powder is a superior product, and ours is third-party tested, which helps, hold it up a little bit there, frankly. But we are getting them all caught up and out the door, okay? So after my drive tomorrow, give us a couple days. By the end of this week, everyone who ordered pearl powder will get their pearl powder. Also, we're working on over a 100-page booklet for you to...
Lots of recipes.
Yeah, get the pearl powder and then know how to use it as a beauty product or as a, for your teeth or age spots or anything like that. Adding it to your food.
Hair.
Yep. So if you want to get some pearl powder, I'll give you guys the link right here in the chat box here, offgoodwithdougandstacy.com, and then hit that shop tab. If you want to get some medicinal herbal teas, we have those as well, all organic and very good for you. And we also have our award-winning beeswax candles that we pour ourselves. No fillers, no soy, no nothing, no perfumes. It's there to purify your air, not contaminate it. And we pour those ourselves with love, and we send them out to you. And they have great burn times, and everyone absolutely loves them. Okay.
A lot of people said that. No notification tonight.
Well, just show up every Monday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we will be here. Sometimes we're a few minutes late. Not a good place to be right now in the crisis we're in, thanks to big boys. Yep. So, just to let you guys know, we are totally catching up on the pearl powder by the end of this week. Everyone who ordered it in the past will have it at their door. And if you order it now, you'll probably get it this week as well. And if not, early next week. Okay. And then I'm placing another order so we can have inventory and be rocking it. I actually got a notification tonight. So it's kind of hit and miss. Some people get them, some people don't. If you guys don't know, YouTube sends out notifications in waves. So they'll send out 1,000 notifications, but if only 200 people click on it, they'll slow down the notifications, and then less and less people will get the notifications. So if you guys show up, hit that thumbs up, leave a comment. All that interaction helps the analytics because we're trying to beat the AI up, and that'll help out all that stuff. And tonight we're going to talk about a story that is going to rock your world. You're not going to believe it.
And hold on, Mary just got her milk jersey cow. It's day 6 of being a milkmaid.
Look out, Mary. Yay. Something to do every day. For us, the squeeze isn't worth the juice. So what we do is we just get it from the Amish.
Lydia says she can get us on the phone, but not on the TV.
Hey, listen, if you guys want to get raw milk, all you have to do too is go to rawmilkfinder.com, and you guys can type that into your search engine, your favorite search engine, and get you some.
Yeah, a lot of people. Judy says she's freezing. It's like 55. Oh, 55.
Yeah, it's like 55. It's like 20 degrees here, and the wind was whipping at 30 miles an hour, y'all.
It's
off the chain.
Got to get used to breaking the water for the animals and all that.
Yeah. It's a nice smack in the face of cold, but then right away it's going to be like 75 degrees come this Friday. Okay. All right. Yes, it must be Monday night. Doug and Stacy are in the house, and I promise you, we're done. I know the rumors are out there that Doug and Stacy are moving and we're leaving the homestead, and we are. And I just put the finishing touches on the house, and now we're trying to figure out our internet situation. And we are totally living off grid, 100%. Our house is totally just like it was. Actually, we're not even doing
products now. I'm all over the place.
Weight loss product. If you guys find anything like that, please send us a link because we will, get it rectified. We do not want people using our image for this stuff, and the AI stuff is off the chain. So if you guys find any videos like that, like the lottery video, or apparently the salt video, just any videos like that, send them to us at our email, offgridwithdougandstacy@gmail.com, and then give us a link so we can chase these people down and smack them in the forehead with a cease and desist. Because it's against the law to use our image, y'all, without our consent. All right, so we're going to get right into it. Hopefully you guys are hitting that thumbs up. No, we did not build a 3,000 square foot house. Our house is still tiny. It's only 2 little bedrooms. It's 1 bedroom for us and 1 for the grandkids or someone that stays over. And then 1 like living area where we have like a couch and the kitchen area. Okay. So it's still, our last cabin was at like about 700 square feet, a little more, a little less.
Yeah,
and this is 900. Okay, it's under 1,000 square feet.
But there's no steps.
Y'all, we are true to what we believe. we actually aren't even going to put in solar this time. I got a propane refrigerator, and the property already came with a 1,000-gallon tank. And I found out that I could probably run my refrigerator for like 5 or 7 years. About 5 or 7 years. We'll let you guys know if you stay tuned. And I'll be able to run that for all that time. The solar stuff, it works great. People rave about it, but I didn't like it. So you guys will be able to, check out the new digs pretty soon, and we'll give you some tours and, do the thing. Okay. If you had to take milk out of the store, I wouldn't use any milk from the store. You don't have to use milk from the store. Just cut milk out of your diet.
Yeah. But if it's something that you have to do, make sure, just get organic whole milk. Stay away from anything skimmed. You need the fat in there. The fat is the most important. If you're going to do anything, full fat sour cream, full fat cottage cheese, full fat yogurt, full fat milk. But make sure it's organic. If you can get it from a farmer, of course, that is definitely the best.
And we got a wood cook stove that is off the chain. We're going to talk about that in coming up videos. It's so efficient, y'all. We had the Baker's Choice, and then the same people that we had the Baker's Choice from, they make the Pioneer Princess, and we had that one too. And those are fine stoves, you know what I mean? Like, they are good stoves, but this stove smacks them, boy. And so we're going to be talking about that coming up. I'm going to give you guys a tour of the factory. I actually had a tour of the factory, and we're going to talk about the Amish folks who actually build these wood stoves, and it's going to be a great video. Okay. So everybody, make sure you're hitting that thumbs up. There's not many people in here tonight because people say they're not getting notifications. It's slowly crawling up. And of course, I'm not putting out videos almost now for 90 days. So I'm getting the YouTube smackdown. If you guys would be so kind, you could go and watch some of our old videos and leave a thumbs up and a comment. That would really help us out. And then I'll start putting out more content coming up.
When he can breathe, maybe next week.
I'm not going to build a root cellar because we have caves on the property. And as soon as I hunt them down, we're going to try to utilize those. And we also have some other stuff for food storage. Where are my blue light? We couldn't wear them tonight. Everything is a rush right now. Rush for this, rush for that. You guys remember Gary and Marge, our good friends who helped us with the log cabin build and stuff? They were over this evening checking out the new place, and we had some dinner and everything. And then she looks pretty every night. And then we had to rush up to get the video going. You know what I mean? Because we can't even do it at our place. So I had to leave. We're at a friend's house.
No, it's the pearl powder.
Doing the video. Yes, the pearl powder.
Pearl powder.
Get your pearl powder. Y'all, that is going to have a 100+ page booklet that we're working on. And I'll be able to email it to all the people on the Missouri Tea Company email list. So if you buy something from the email, from the Missouri Tea Company, like our fabulous teas or our beeswax candles or this pearl powder, make sure you check the box that says you want to get updates and everything. Also, make sure you put your email address in there. Some people say they're not getting notifications or updates on the pearl powder, and I've sent out like probably 4 or 5 of them at least, and we talk about it every Monday night. So if you guys buy anything tonight from the Missouri Tea Company, our store, then make sure you put your check mark in there and you leave your email address so we can hip you to the nettle tea that's coming out soon, and a new chocolate tea that has chocolate, orange, and cinnamon.
Listen to you go.
Tasty, baby. It's tasty.
He's listening to when I'm making the labels. And
I'm looking forward to it. And wait. Y'all, all the teas we sell, they're medicinal teas. These are the teas and the herbs that they steal this and make synthetic and put in your pills. These are the teas that you can get, and you can seep them and drink them, or you can make tinctures out of them. They're all very good for you, organic, all of our teas. I'm working on the website now. It's going to have all the benefits of each tea we have. The nettle tea is good for.
It's good for your, it's like a natural antihistamine. Nettle is just kind of like for your blood. It's good for urinary issues, both prostate, men and women. So it's probably, or probably is the most like nutritious when it comes to a tea. It's loaded in so many vitamins and minerals. It's crazy. So it's a really good one. So I've been drinking it actually. I'll do things. One thing I want you guys to know, a lot of times with teas, just like anything else, you might do them. Your body might need them. Sometimes your body will be like, oh, I think I feel like this. Your body kind of tells you might want to do it for a month or two and then stop and maybe try another tea. And it just kind of depends. Like we talk about our hibiscus. It's very high in vitamin C. It's that deep purpley red color, which is good for your blood vessels, for
hydration,
your heart, for hydration.
It's great during the summer and you can make it cold.
It's good for your blood pressure. So, these things, a lot of times once you start drinking some of them, your body will tell you, oh, I think I need some of this, or I need some of this. So one thing I love, and we talk about it all the time, teas are a phenomenal way to, help with your health. They really
are. These are the old remedies, y'all.
And you can grow a lot of this stuff too.
No, you can't. You get it from the Missouri Tea Company, and I keep leaving the link for you guys. Lauren, if you're going to try to heat a greenhouse, like the Amish use wood barrels and they use wood and they heat.
You have to get up in the middle of the night.
You do, man. That's why I never really did it, because I enjoy my sleep, because sleep is very much a part of your health and nutrition, y'all. Being out in the sunlight, getting barefoot on the ground, and getting your rest. Okay, those are very important to your overall health. All right, now let's get on with this story that you're not going to believe. A Missouri judge has ruled that HOAs, homeowners associations, if you guys are looking for property, this is one of the things I talk about in my booklet. Don't buy anything that has an HOA. Okay, I'm telling you guys, right? Or anything with restrictions or permits or anything like that, because you're not going to be able to live your best life. You're not going to be able to do what you want to do and build the way you want to build. You're going to have some person coming around with glasses on the end of their nose and a pocket protector in their shirt with pins in it, telling you what you can and cannot do and running you ragged. HOAs can ban backyard chickens, overturning a 2024 state law that was already on the books, y'all. Yeah. The state law had allowed for residents to keep up to 6 chickens on property of 0.2 of an acre or larger. The ruling, which was made in October 2025, this is fresh off the presses, declared the law unconstitutional because it violated the state constitutional single subject rule. As it combined unrelated issues into one bill, this means homeowners associations can once again enforce their own rules prohibiting chickens. The 2024 state law was passed that, among other things, allowed residents to keep up to 6 chickens on 0.2 acres, even if the HOA had ruled against it. The court ruling now says, this is in Missouri, and watch out, it's coming to a state near you, because, getting rid of food security and independence is part of the program. Okay, that's why you're going to eat the bugs. Cole County Circuit Judge Brian Stumpley ruled the law unconstitutional. The judge reasoned that the bill improperly combined unrelated legislative terms, violating Missouri's constitutional single subject rule. The outcome is the ruling invalidates the 2024 law in its entirety, meaning the HOAs are once again able to prohibit residents from keeping backyard chickens. The legal status. The Missouri Attorney General's office has indicated it intends to appeal the ruling, and the Community Association Institute, CAI, and its Missouri chapters challenged the law, arguing it violated the HOA rights to govern themselves. They viewed the ruling as a significant victory that upholds constitutional integrity. Yeah. OMG, y'all. So your HOA, I don't know if you've seen the videos where I saw one video where this black lady was in an HOA in her neighborhood and they started picking on her. And then apparently she missed some kind of a court date. They actually threw her in jail. Okay. And her yard or whatever the case was turned into a mailbox thing, and it turned into this. So they just start nitpicking at you, and the people that are in your neighborhood, they run this stuff. So if they don't like you, if they don't like the way you dress, if they don't like the way you say hello in the morning, they're just going to come after you and start dogging you around. So you do not want an HOA. No. Hell to the no to the HOA. Did you hear about the ostriches in Canada? We've been following that story for years.
I thought they did.
They did. They killed them. They killed them all.
Well, they said
for nothing.
but they said that she was part of some kind of program too. So when you joined, wasn't a government program or something?
Who cares what she did? They blamed it on the COVID and they dragged it out. And she's like, these birds are healthy. None of them are sick. And they still came in and wiped out her whole stuff.
But I'm saying sometimes when you sign up for some of those programs,
we don't do government programs. We don't want people to do government programs. I know some people do them, but I mean, we're not proponents of it. Anytime you get into contract.
Winterhouse has joined, became president, and dismantled the agency.
There you go.
I love
but
it.
Anytime you join into a contract with any kind of agency, then you're in for the fight for your life, because that's how it goes. All right, Canada has gone communist. Yes, that's been in the makes for quite a while. Justin Trudeau helped usher that in, y'all. Come on.
Oh man, they're grinding the bones at night so the farmers can hear them.
That's great. It's very disturbing. Right.
That's what they want you to do.
I tell you what, be locked, loaded, and ready. I'm ready to defend my property to the death. I'm ready to defend my rights and my freedoms as a free-thinking man. And I'm not going to bow down to any government agency or YouTube or anybody else. I kept talking about COVID. I kept talking about all this other stuff. We were the only ones to hold a conference during COVID, the Homesteading Life Conference, which is coming up, by the way, in 2026, May 16th and 17th or something.
That'll be here.
Yeah, man. We got some great speakers. We hope to see you guys there. Many of you have attended every year, and we're definitely going to have a great time. homesteadinglifeconference.com. Yes, down with the HOA. They killed all of the ostriches. Yes, every one of them. It's mega trembling. I know something fear don't know. Yes, I don't have no fear. No fear of a fellow man. I'm a man myself. That's why they tried to overproduce estrogen in your body and put plastics in your stuff. And yeah, look at the New York City mayor, right? They're going to about to totally elect a socialist, communist, fascist, whatever you want to call him. What's his name? Gandhi Mambandi or whatever. This is crazy out here, man. And they brainwash these kids. All these kids are brainwashed at school and college. Oh my gosh. Do not pay for your kids' college. If you do, you're just a big sucker. Yes, I said it.
Somebody just said, you just wanted to go. Some bought herbal stitches again because they work.
Oh, the herbal stitches is off the chain, y'all.
We got them everywhere.
It's our blend of herbs that we put together. And if you get a cut on your finger, I'll leave the link for you guys. I know you want this stuff, especially as Christmas rolls around and all that stuff. You should have this in your truck, buy your toolbox, give it to your husband to carry around with them. If you get a cut or something, you think you might need stitches, bang, you put that powder on there and it closes up the wound, stops the healing, and you just keep it dry packed, and then boom.
Not punctures.
No scar, no nothing.
No punctures.
It's good stuff.
Where was it?
Prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
Go up here. Nice.
Thoughts on getting a gun license for livestock dispatch? Why would I need a gun license? You can go buy a gun. I can buy a gun in Missouri just in the driveway somewhere in the alley or whatever. You could go to court days in Kentucky. What part of Kentucky? Preston, Kentucky.
You'll see court days is in Mount Sterling.
Yep,
you don't want to go to the Mount Sterling. It's in the same area, but you don't want the Mount Sterling one. It's the same time. That's more commercial. You want to go to the Preston, Kentucky.
We'll see you in Preston, Kentucky in 2026, y'all, because I'll be there picking up some firearms off the paper. Come on. I had a bunch of them that were on paper. I was taking them to my gunsmith, and he lives on an island, and my boat plugged the leak, and all of a sudden my stuff sunk and all my guns are gone. I don't know what to do about it. So see you guys at court days in 2026. You'll just see us walking around. We love going there. All right. So,
they said my dog was defending our chickens and had a severe bite. The stitches quickly healed the wound.
Yes, it's good for your animals as well. Horses, we have a lot of the Amish are getting it from us now too, and they're putting it on the horses. And by the way, y'all, we are going to open
Jeff's
up.
in Mount Sterling. He's in Preston.
Yeah, Preston is so much better than the Mount Sterling one. Yes, the Mount Sterling one is kind of like a fake.
Well, no, it's more like a fair.
I know, it was more like fake court days.
I did get a cool pair of pants.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Hippie pants there, but other than that.
Y'all, the Missouri Tea Company is also going to be setting up a storefront. So if you live around Missouri or you want to make a thing to come and see Doug and Stacy and stuff, we're going to have a storefront, and you'll be able to see us and, if you catch us there, and then check out our wares there. And then we're going to have couches and chairs and stuff for people to hang out with, right? We're not going to have a drive-through window at our place because we want to build community. So hopefully you guys will make it to us, to the Missouri Tea Company when we go live in our brick and mortar. We have set up in Mount Sterling several years ago. Too much Chinese stuff. Yes. Well, I go for the guns.
Yeah, but the other one is just like,
and I stay for the funnel cake. I don't eat that stuff.
Yeah, they have so much. It's
guns,
acres
knives,
and acres and acres. It's the biggest
bullets,
flea market ever.
Everything. No paper, just cash and carry.
Don't talk about it too much.
And you can make deals, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's good deals. No, it's not clickbait. We already talked about the chickens. We talked about the HOA. They're coming for your birds next. Don't say stuff like that, B&D. You look silly. I know we don't have our protective glasses on tonight because we got rush.
Mine's on the floorboard of my car.
Yeah,
we try to move stuff.
We got up here so fast.
I don't know even where
we're at a friend's house because we don't even have internet figured out yet, and so that's just how it is. Yeah, you got your pearl powder today, Helen. Right on. And you could just put a 1/4 teaspoon in over your food, your salad. You can mix it in with your coffee or tea. You can put it on any food stuff. You can put it in your tooth powder.
Stews.
Yep. But we're going to have over 100-page booklet coming up on all the things that fights age spots, wrinkles, produces collagen. Would you like me to read the on and on stuff it does? I mean, so get your pearl powder, and we are going to be caught up with everyone's order if you just tuned in by the end of the week, and then we're going to be able to ship out the next day service. Okay. Unless you guys overwhelm us again, then it might be like a week or something. But I'm trying to get ahead of all this stuff.
Oh, HOA came from British law.
Imagine that. Yeah. We have the old homestead rented out, and they're going to be here coming up this next week. And so they're going to get in there and learn how to live off grid and all that stuff, and we'll see how they do. So keep your ears open if they don't make it. What's the best liver detox?
Well, basically, you have to, anything, for a lot of people, detoxifying the liver. I always talk about, there's a book you can get, and it's very simple, called The Amazing Gallbladder and Liver Cleanse by Andreas Moritz, Moritz is his last name. It's a cheap book. You can get it on the internet, and it's a very inexpensive way to start. So maybe look into that. And then also just doing things that are good, like drinking our dandelion tea.
Yeah, dandelion
in the morning,
tea.
Having a warm cup of water with some lemon in it.
And Soleil.
And or a pinch of unrefined salt. Little things like that are very, very helpful. Eating clean, try not to eat, unrefined or, what was I going to say? Like seed oils and fried foods and processed foods, eating good whole foods, and just putting good things into your body. But those are just huge. And another thing that's good is you might want to also look into milk thistle. There's a lot of milk thistle teas, things that have milk thistle in them.
We don't have milk thistle tea.
Just wait. No, but there is a tea. It's called you can go to tmhw.net, and through the DACA Detox, he has a detoxify. It's a tea that's it's a gentle detoxifier. So it's something like that would be your daily detox tea. So you can go to tmhw.net.
Jeffrey, nobody gets to me. I'm like steel over here, but I like pointing it out. Yes, also fasting, y'all. We eat too much. The 3 meals a day with the high carbs and all the seed oils and everything was a big fat lie, and they knew it.
Yeah, because you do not need to eat pretty much if you're hungry. But a lot of times people within a couple hours are hungry because they're thirsty. Most people are dehydrated, chronically dehydrated. And if you're eating properly, if you eat a very high carbohydrate meal, like if you had just pancakes with a bunch of syrup on them, you're going to get hungry.
And you're going to crash.
Quick. And definitely. So, because you're just kind of feeding your hormones. So basically you need to eat, have a fat with your meal, have some protein, and then that way it can get from one meal to the next. But it's really important that, if you can maybe look into some intermittent fasting, maybe your last meal is 6, maybe can you go until 9 o'clock the next day, or 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock the next day? It's not something you have to do all the time, but if you can work on doing some intermittent fasting a couple days a week, or some days, maybe one day you're just going to do a liquid fast where you're just doing soups, things that you don't have to chew up, that are already kind of, if you want to say, in a digestive mode. Just do like a lot of soups or You could do drinks, do some salt water, not like a pinch of salt every time you drink some water, and you can do that. Some people do like soup, like I say, soups or bone broths you can do for the day. There's lots of ways of getting around it and trying, different things so that you just don't have all this food packed up in your stomach.
You shouldn't do that.
Because if you're not pooping,
if you're not
moving,
working.
So here's the other thing. There's lots of things you can do, to help cleanse the colon. I mean, there's so much. Most of us are backed up. And if you're not pooping, you can even through that tmhw.net, they have the detox, the DACA detox tea, gentle everyday tea. But then there's also supplementation that you can take, a pill, and that'll really clean.
A lot of y'all aren't pooping because you're chronically dehydrated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So get your water in check. Make sure you're drinking your water. The Relight from Redmond's does not have metrodextrin in it.
So what you need, you make sure it doesn't have maltodextrin, but read your labels because a lot of places do. Yeah. And then if you're concerned with anything, Colin, and for like us, like they have unflavored. If you're not quite sure of, things that you're buying, or you're not sure about certain flavors and things, just get the unflavored. So they have unflavored.
And the unflavored for the kids is organic and everything too. If you want to fight mites on your chickens, Tony, give them a little DE bath. Put some DE out there, or maybe some sand. You can get some sand and mix some DE in there, because they're not. What's happening is they're not being able to wash off their feathers good enough. So maybe they're confined too much, or maybe you're just running with some straw or something. You want to be able to get that dust bath. That's what they really like, or some nice dirt. Okay?
So if you have like a kitty litter container or something like that, you can put it in there so they can go inside and hang out. And then let me finish talking about the Relight. So
if you do it fast.
Yeah. So on the Relight, just like I say, do the unflavored. I like the unflavored. So you can do it like that. And that way you don't have to worry about anything. But the one that I do like, if you like the flavored, all the children's, like he was saying, Relight are organic.
Right. They're and if you do buy the flavored, it's natural flavors, like for real. They do strawberries and they crush them up and they put them in there. It's not like natural flavors like on other labels where it's fake. Okay. Doug and Stacy. No, I'm not moving to no Idaho. We're right around the corner, y'all.
Yeah, we didn't
move far, just right around. I got my mom's is over there still. And so we didn't go that far. We just, just got a few improvements going on. And plus I like somebody to go in there now and learn how to live this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of important to me too. All right. Do not touch sugar. Right. White, bleach, nasty sugar. They're called the white devils for a reason, y'all. Come on now. How to start detoxing from the world. You got to live off grid, y'all. And another reason why we live off grid is because we're getting ahead of what's coming. If you can't see what's going on, everything is geared now for online, for surveillance, for AI, for data centers, for your techno tyranny. Okay. So the freer you are from the system, the matrix, the better off you'll be. No one can control your food. No one can control where you spend your money. You can barter. We're getting ready to barter some stuff right now with some people. That's what we do. And we help people and they help us. That's the kind of community and stuff you guys got to get back to. We're so far removed from that in America right now. Okay.
Yeah. Cortez is in Kentucky.
Yeah, we moved our outdoor kitchen. We're going to have an outdoor kitchen at the new place as well. Everything is going to be kind of like the same.
But we are just
a few improvements.
Smarter and wiser and have fixed some things.
But that place is awesome. Like that place is 100%.
Yes, man. I had some tears the other day.
Yeah, it's very solid, man. Very solid. It's an awesome place. Oatmeal is terrible. We don't eat oatmeal. Oatmeal flour, we don't. They try to make milk out of everything, almond milk and this milk.
Well, the problem with oats is they really are loaded in glyphosate. Even if it's organic, because when they want to dry it out at the end, they can put it on there. So
Denise, it makes a lot of sense. Trust me.
When we're moving our stuff, I have 5-gallon buckets because we ate tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of oatmeal or oats. I would use them for things, and
we don't have any microwave tilers by us. We can't even hardly get a cell signal. Yeah, it's exciting that we have a new journey. At the same time, we have a lot of blood, sweat, and tears at that homestead. You know what I mean?
A whole lot.
We have a whole lot in there.
A whole lot.
We learned a lot of stuff there, 15 years living off grid, right from fresh city life. And now we know, like I said, we know a few more things, and we're just going to make a few improvements. And then, we're going into phase 2, y'all. She's 64.
No, I'll be 63.
And I'm 58. And so we're getting up there, and we just want to be able to smooth into our older years. And then if the grandkids come, we want a place for them to hang out. So it's just stuff like that.
KL, you can store your structured water in your refrigerator. Yes.
Congratulations on your 100,000 or your 1,000 subscribers. It's a lot to get these subscribers, y'all. Dang it.
It is. It's a lot of work.
Yes.
It's a whole lot of work.
And YouTube keeps you on that wheel. Yes, we have a nice place. And the next place is even nicer. All right. So don't forget the HOAs. You don't want an HOA. If you guys are out looking for property and you want to, find a place that you can do your thing, no HOA, no... go to the county, right? Make sure they don't have any building permits, right? That's one of the reasons why I liked our county, because they were like, we don't have none of that nonsense here. And I was like, yes. And so that's why we built there. They don't tell you what to do, when to do, and everything. We don't have a fish pond at this place, but we do have running water all around us, natural springs. What's the well called?
Artesian well.
Artesian well. Yeah, we're just right across the way here. We're staying in Missouri, right around from the other homestead. I can't even believe we found this place, actually. And this isn't the place. This is our friend's house, because we had to run in here and do the live show because we haven't got the internet filled out yet, figured out yet. All right.
Well, I have something I kind of want to talk about.
All right, go for it.
This has nothing to do.
We got like 5 minutes.
This is nothing like we've really talked about. But, like people always make excuses about doing stuff, like for me, because I've always been into like health and fitness, and even talk about people who are wanting to like leave their job, or people who want to move somewhere or whatever, and they just don't do it. They put their feet in their. Well, I mean, it's kind of
You're
hard.
chicken.
So here's the thing: when you look at like people, for any of you guys, I'm just gonna say, your health is very important, and if you're not healthy, you can't enjoy anything. And a big thing is movement. Majority of people don't like to exercise, but movement is very, very important. But then we've gotten to this stage, and I was in it before. I mean, I was into fitness like my whole life, and you'd have to have the outfit to go to the gym, and you have to change your clothes from the clothes that you're wearing to go work out.
Now we take showers like once every 2 weeks.
So the thing is like, I want you to think about like when you're doing stuff, you need to be wearing clothes that you're able to move in and be able to do things with. Like throughout the day, if you want to get in your chair and do like a couple get ups and downs, like a squat, but sit in the chair, get up and down, or if you want to stretch a little bit, or use the, bar on your countertop to stretch a little bit, or just to kind of move. Think about a lot of the clothes that you're wearing, as well as, we talk about being barefoot. Most people have feet problems because their feet are stuck in like this foot coffin for their whole life, and then your foot is formed into the position and the shape of the shoe that you're wearing.
That messes up your hip.
So your toes are meant to be splayed.
neck.
And then when you wear shoes day in and day out, all the time, your muscles underneath your feet, your fascia gets gunked up. They get weak. All around it gets weak. Your toes get messed up. You have lots of malformities in your toes. You have all these feet issues. You can't walk. Your feet hurt. You have Achilles tendon problems. Then it turns to plantar fasciitis. Your calves hurt. Blah, 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 blah. Your feet are flat. All this has to do with muscle, your muscles. So, I mean, it's just very, very important. Like for the big thing, people always want this quick fix, or where do I need to go? What exercises do I need to do? What do I need to do? Well, just do it. Maybe take your shoes off in your house and start walking around barefooted, maybe lifting up, reaching up for your cabinet, sitting down, pointing and flexing your toes, doing ankle circles, rub your toes, rub the bottom of your feet, put a ball on the ground and roll your foot across the bottom of it. Do these things and activate your feet again, because you know what? If your feet are not working, that messes up the whole structure of your entire body. Yep. Your whole body gets whacked out. So, and I was listening to something today, and it is so true. You go into the gym and you have these cute bodybuilders, and the crazy thing is I was a bodybuilder many years ago in the 80s, and you're in the gym with all these guys, and all these guys have strong biceps, strong quads, their shoulders are big.
But they always skip leg day.
But they're wearing these shoes and they're structurally not right where they need to be because their feet are weak. So if you're doing things, try, and if your feet are weak, maybe just walk around a little bit. And if your feet get tired, your muscles are weak. And if you just start doing things, start in your house, going around barefoot, and then not with socks on, and just see if you can strengthen those muscles, because that's all it is, are little muscles in your feet. You have over 100 bones, ligaments, tendons in your feet. So, I'm just saying, start wearing looser clothes.
Get some Birkenstocks.
We also talk about wearing natural fibers,
yeah.
100% cotton or organic cotton, or if you can find linen. Or
try not to wear socks. And if you do, make sure they're not tight on your ankle. I was always thinking to myself, I came to this conclusion myself, y'all. First off, I was losing a lot of hair on my legs at the bottom. I know it was a TMI. But I was like, I know it's these. Also insulin. I said, I know it's these socks. And then I quit wearing socks. And then I'll be doggone if my hair didn't start growing back. And if you ever notice, people always have those indentations where the socks are squeezing on their ankles, y'all. They call your calf muscle your second heart.
You're talking about that a lot.
You got that? And so that squeeze is choking you out over time. So when I stopped wearing socks and that stuff, any kind of stuff like that, elastic stuff, I just felt better. My health improved in that manner. And I could just tell you what was up with me. So I already came to that conclusion about socks and shoes for real. And I've been wearing the Zero shoes, and they feel great.
And he's got Birkenstocks too.
Yeah, Birkenstocks in the winter with some wool socks or some alpaca socks. All right, y'all. So we just wanted to give you this information about the HOA. Okay, they're banning chickens. They have more rights than your state does. And that's very scary. They can boss you around. I talked about some people that were even put in jail because they missed one little court date or some kind of thing after there was some confusion there. I've seen other stories on YouTube and stuff where they zero in on you, these HOA busybodies, and they start nitpicking every little thing at your place and basically drive you out of the place or have you arrested or fine you into oblivion. So that's the kind of stuff you want to stay away from. So I just found that chicken story was very interesting, that our state actually passed a law saying that you can have chickens, and the HOA got that overruled. And now they have more power than even the laws in your own state. Man, that's crazy to even think about. So just another, hurdle in your run to, she's having a cup of chocolate tea now. Wait till you see this new one with the orange and the cinnamon. You're going to love it. There's the link right there if you guys want to get some stuff. There's a lot of commercials are on right now because we're rolling into the Christmas season. So they really pump out the commercials, y'all. It's just how it is with YouTube, because, this is their big money-making time where they charge all these people for advertising, extra, read all about it. So then they cram all the commercials in on all the videos. If you're going to talk about something, hurry up. Our battery's going to die.
Okay. No, I was just going to say, like, for a lot of you guys, we're talking about, feet health and all that. Get shoes that are like a size too big. Make sure you're getting a wide toe box. There's so many shoe companies now that have a wide toe box so your toes can splay. I buy men's like wool socks that are really big and baggy. So if your feet are cold in your house, maybe freezing cold and you don't want to go barefoot all the time, you can do that. You can also get socks that have little toe separators in them. You can buy those. You can find those online. They're like the toe socks, but then your toes are out. And actually, they're very comfortable too. You can wear those, or you can get toe separators and put on big socks so your feet are splayed because they're used to being like this in shoes. And then that way your muscles will start working, and you can do that. Buy your bigger shoes. But I'm just telling you, your feet health it's so important. So important.
All right, y'all. That's all we got for you tonight. Make sure you visit.
And wear looser clothes so you can work out any moment.
You can go to offgridwithdougandstacy.com. Check out our events tab. Excuse me. And then you can see where the Homesteading Life Conference is, or you could join the university if you want to see us on Wednesday nights live, where we talk about all kinds of things. I just dropped an MK Ultra video there, which I probably can't really share on YouTube. And it was Kathy O'Brien giving up her whole story. I have the collaborating Clinton Chronicle video on there where you can watch about them and then kind of connect the dots a little bit and just understand we're in some deep doo-doo. And the problem is that even no matter how much I talk about it, there's not much going to get done about it. Okay. So we all just have to become our independent selves and do our thing, build community.
Take care of yourself, get healthy.
Barter, get to know people around you that are the same kind of mindset. Come to these conferences and learn like that, and learn people and get to know them so you can talk to them and stuff. But that's the way moving forward. Okay. And try to, keep your kids out of public school and just kind of do the best things that you can.
Oh, can I say one more thing?
It's clicking off now.
Okay. Just real quick. I know a lot of people have issues with their body. Maybe their back, if you're sitting a lot, just some basic sitting. If you're in a job where you're sitting a lot, even if you're driving or sitting in an office, just doing some basic stretches are so important. So just honestly, if you're sitting down in a chair, because I'm just trying to I just want to teach, because there's so much that people are like, my back hurts all the time. And then you just have tension and you try to do this and it doesn't help. But just imagine if you just would fall forward and then you come all the way up and you stretch.
And you roll that back
really
up.
Tall, and you're going to fall all the way forward. And then do it like 5 or 6 times. You breathe in as you lift up, reaching, elongating the spine. Exhale, you're going to go all the way down. Those things are so nourishing for the spine. It kind of gives it this pick me up. It
HOA
really
stands for Homeowners Association, and all the busybodies in your neighborhood want to be in on it and be the boss so they can have power over you. Okay. That's all they're meant for. Okay. All right, you guys, we'll see you guys on the next video. We want to try to keep these live shows short, and I'm going to be posting videos soon. This week's going to be a little busy because we're catching up on the pearl powder. Don't forget, if you ordered it, it will be in your mailbox, or you will get a tracking number by the end of this week. And if you order any in the future now, we're going to have one day. We should be able to ship out the next day. Okay, unless you guys overwhelm us again. I got another batch getting ready to be on the way, and we'll be able to keep up with you guys left and right. Because once you get this stuff, the orange cinnamon chocolate tea are going to come out as soon as the labels are done. But once you get the pearl powder, you're going to want to order it over and over and over again because it has so many benefits. And we'll have the 100-page booklet emailed out to you soon, to everyone who's already bought it. And when you buy it in the future, you'll get it automatic into your email box. All right. And you're going to love it. All right, you guys, as always, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up. Thanks for watching the replay. Thanks for being you. And thanks for all your love and support. And we'll see you guys on the next video.
See you guys. Have a great evening.
That's right.
Or morning, wherever you are. Bye.
All right, you guys. All right, click.